officially. I'm back. And it's been 30 years. God, okay. Oh, I didn't test the volume. Damn it. It's okay, I'll figure that out right now because I actually can't hear it. Are you seeing the flickering that was on my screen? I hope that doesn't persist. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Game audio. So that should be... that should be monitor and output. But it's not. Wait. I should be able to hear everything, and I can't hear anything. It should be like duplicating for me right now. Hang on. Oh, okay, cool. You have it. You can hear it. That's good. Not good for me. Also, how's our volume check? It's loud. How's that? How does that feel? I just needed to catch up for a second. Okay. Testing, testing. I would even turn it down just a little, maybe just a little bit. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Why don't I just turn myself up a little bit? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I need to figure out how I can shut that off now. I need to figure out how I'm gonna listen to the game now because I currently cannot hear it. Typically, I'll keep my volume for me at like between 2 and 8. But then for like Netflix stuff, I had it up to like 14 last night. I just turned it up to like 96 right now, and I can't hear anything. Also, I see the flickering on the screen, and I can't do a thing about it. I don't know what that is. I think that's probably just a side effect of me having it on my computer, I guess. It just doesn't like this. I'm gonna switch all these. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because I'm not actually in... I feel like it was because I'm not actually in the game. Oh, no, I can't even... I can't hear it. That's cool. No. Stop making me change the backlight. Okay, I probably should not have started recording yet. Okay, that's fine. That's great. Oh, hey, wait a minute. If you guys can hear the video capture device, advanced properties. Okay, what if that's on monitor and output? Because then I should also be able to hear it. There it is. Okay, I don't know what the rest of these are, so we're going to close these. I have like 3 different settings for audio and none of them are working. It's only the video capture that it's picking up on. So we're gonna do one last test to make sure. Okay, I think that is a decent volume. I kind of want to just turn it down just a little bit, but at least you can hear it. That was my big concern. I turned it down a little bit. I think we're okay. That took not as long as I was afraid it was going to. Hi, welcome. So yeah, fun fact, I was supposed to start like an hour ago. And then I couldn't figure out how to set up the switch to be on my computer monitor. I've done it before. We've done it before, 100%. Because I think that's how I set up, that's how I played Scarlet, I think. That was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. No, it was like 2. Was that 3 years ago? I don't know. But yeah, hi, welcome back. I haven't streamed in like 6 or 7 months. Oopsie, sorry. Goofed on my part. Yeah, fun fact, my last semester of school, I thought that because I have 3 classes, like, that I was gonna have more time for streaming and personal stuff and all that. No, absolutely not. I crashed out more this final semester than I think I ever have before. And that's not particularly fun. But that also meant that I was too busy and not in a good headspace to be streaming regularly. Like, there were days that I even, like, gave away my work shifts just so that I could work on my school stuff. Because I had a lot of stuff to do. And it was kind of crazy. Anyway, this is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I have a confession to make before we start. I know I've been yapping. I need to be honest real quick. I watched the Game Grumps playthrough of this game, of the very first game, and it threw me into. I was so intrigued by the game. First of all, I almost watched the entire thing. I think I even got spoilers for the ending a little bit. So I know all of the. I know who did it, every single case. I already know. But also, I had a little bit of a Danganronpa phase where I was just so interested in the series that when this game was coming out, because this is part of the Decadence collection for Nintendo Switch, I almost bought the $100 collector's edition. And I'm glad I didn't, because I eventually I got the game, the regular edition of the Decadence collection, I think for like my birthday or something, and just have not touched it in months, if not over a year. So I'm glad I didn't spend the $100. Why am I low battery? This is literally plugged in to the computer. It's charging. Okay. So I do know what's going to happen. So that's fun. I ideally would like to go into these games in order. Ideally, get through like a chapter a stream. I don't remember how long they are, and I don't remember all the specific details. I just remember who the killer is every single chapter, generally. But with that, we're gonna play some Danganronpa. What are the options? I always have to look through the options first. I always do. Reticle speed, movement bob. Set whether your view bobs as you move. I'm gonna say no. Execute. Okay. Cool. Generally, I do not like when the camera moves and shakes. I cannot stand it. Let's play the game in Japanese only. That was so funny. Wait. Oh, damn it. Please reboot this game. It's literally gonna make me close the game. We'll just play this one. We'll play the board game that it came bundled with. I was talking to someone last night about this game, and I'm like, I think I have, because she was saying like, oh yeah, I was watching somebody play Despair Girls, and it was like so bad. And I'm like, wait, do I have that one? And I went and I looked on the Decadence collection. That'd be so. Are we going to play this game in Japanese? Oh, I can't read that. Wait. I'm guessing these are difficulty settings. So let's play on medium for both. I feel like if I'm doing it in a language that I don't know, I should do it on easy for both. But yeah, I went and I looked, I'm like, oh no, I don't have Despair Girls in the set. But honestly, I should play this game. Like, I have been sitting and just waiting. I thought that was a live action man at first. So, I spent like over an hour and a half trying to set up my Switch to play on the freaking, and what got me... I know I'm just talking over this cutscene. The space journey was just like, I was fighting back and forth of like, why won't my Switch display on the screen? So I even tried it on my TV and it wasn't working. And I'm like, why isn't it working? I even updated the system because it said I had an update and all this and that. And I'm like, why isn't it working? And then I plugged in to charge it. It was like high volume, like it was not low, it was not dead or anything, but I plugged in and then it suddenly connects. And I'm like, are you for real? Why is that? I don't recall, it's been a while since I've had my Switch on, connected to something. Usually I'm just playing handheld and have the Pro Controller. Also, I like the bear's, I don't remember his name, I like the bear's texture on him. I like that they put a texture. Oh my god, I can't read this. Oh my god, what if... Let's just commit to the bit. Okay. This is a school. This is a special school for special gifted people. Only the best of each, like you have, I do know the deal. The deal is that you can only get into this school if you are super epic. If you are an alpha in a specific like talent, then you get to go to the school. This is an alpha school. No betas, no sigmas. They specifically believe in alpha. And I know there is debate on whether or not, like which is better, but this is an alpha only school. But my name is Makoto, and I'm a Sigma. My name's Makoto, and I'm a Sigma. But I want to go to the alpha school. Because I know I'm not as cool as an alpha. But I think if I try really, really hard, then I could become an alpha. I talk shit on women, just like alphas do. I've been grinding every day, waking up at 4:30 to get my push-ups. Wow. What a cool school to go to. Maybe I can... I'm not gonna say that. Why am I taking so long to read this? I can't read this. Oh my god, this intro's so long and I can't read any of it. Here's all the data that I hacked into the system and got out of the school. I heard that there is an alpha pop star girl, which is already kind of goes against alpha, because alphas aren't supposed to be women. Women can't be alphas. But she hosts a podcast and has alphas on there all the time. This guy's an alpha. This guy's gone back to his primal roots and has killed somebody on the baseball field. Okay, a little seizure warning. Damn. This girl isn't an alpha either, but she also has an alpha podcast and is a trad wife. Trad wives aren't usually models. I'm finding the hypocrisy in my statements. This guy's the alpha of biking. See, the funny thing about nobody being in chat is that nobody can tell me to stop. So I can just keep I kind of want to see how far I can get in the game without being able to read anything in this text-based game. This text-based, story-based detective game. To be fair, it is set on easy, because I can't read anything. Man. The more you look at Japanese characters, it's like, man, how does... Like, it's so incomprehensible to me. Like, when I read Spanish, I'm like, oh, okay, there are words that I can piece together. There are letters that I recognize. It uses the same alphabet. But looking at, like, Japanese, I'm like, I don't... If this was in Spanish, I might be able to, like, have a fighting chance. I don't know what's going on. 8! I saw the letter 8! I'm guessing 8 is... There are 8 other... I feel like there's more than 8 other students. I don't think there's 8. I think there's more than that. I walked into the halls of the Alpha School. It was so quiet and empty. I realized the school doesn't start for another 2 weeks, and I went home. And then the acid kicked in. I fell asleep. Had a bad trip. When I awoke... Oh, it's Prologue. That's the one thing I can read. I don't... Sure, let's save. How many save files do we have? We have a lot. Oh my god. Wait, is this 30 save files? Oh my god. Save slot 1. Huh? I'm guessing that's what that said. Just a wild guess, based on what I know about Chunsoft's writing. Thanks, Mystery Dungeon! Where am I? Looks like I fell asleep in class again. God, how am I gonna do this? Okay. I'll just squint really hard at it and shoot my Inquisitor beam. That'll tell me what this says. Too bad I can't speak Japanese, so I can't read it either. There is a security camera. I'm being watched. Which is on brand for the Alpha School because they always tend to be filming themselves doing something. Okay. Let's go. Can I go this way? Oh, I see. The windows are bolted shut with comically large bolts. Where do you get those at Home Depot, sir? This is really weird. I realized something. That this is really weird. Try to do commentary and guess what they're saying. When you just can't. There's just nothing to go off of. There's a TV here. Why does it look so old and big, though? No, I want to look at... Are these... No, I just want to look at the memo board. I guess I can't look at the memo board. I guess I can leave this room now. Everything's purple! Am I still under the effects of the acid? This is the map. Somehow I can see it without owning a map. I wish I could. I appreciate that the control, close, and help buttons are in English for some reason. I don't know why they would be. If you're playing the game in Japanese, I can't read any of the controls. Great. Okay, we'll just have to, let's see, where's, no. Okay, I can strafe. Interesting. Wait, no, wait. Hang on. Wait, I'm sorry. The controls are throwing me for a loop a little bit. Oh, this is a little... I don't want to say tank controls, but it's a little bit like that. Like, it feels a little bit like that. This is where all the Sigma women go. I have to piss. Oh, that might be the women's bathroom. Or that might be the women's bathroom. I don't know. Am I upside down exclamation mark or am I circle triangle? These are the only two genders, by the way. Exclamation mark and circle triangle. Sorry, liberals. Part of me knows I should like cut my losses and like give it a proper fair shot. Oh, is this the door I came out of? What do you mean low battery? Oh! It's all the alphas! Why are there so many women? There's more women than I've ever seen in my life. I don't know who's speaking. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I know. It's little Poindexter back there. With his tie that is like pointing at his face. Like, my eyes are up here, sweetheart. William Fancy Son in there. I didn't know he was an alpha.
Huh?
I don't... don't know what I'm doing. Are you an alpha male?
He doesn't look like it.
Huh?
I don't think I can do this. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna need to sit through the intro again. Part of me wants to. I kind of want to commit to the bit, but I also don't know how I can. Okay, because listen, right? The intro to this game is super long. Like, just to get to the first actual murder, it's gonna take forever, right? And, you know, I feel like the first real stopping point where we're just gonna have to, like, say, like, yeah, I legitimately can't progress is going to be at the first trial. I'm just not gonna be able to do it because the trial is dependent on presenting evidence based on what people have said or shooting key words that people say, and I can't do that if I can't read any of the dialogue. And it may sound like I'm trying to convince you, the audience, on why I should restart and actually play properly in English, but it's also, it's more so aimed at me. I'm trying to convince myself that I need to stop what I'm doing and play the game properly, because if I keep doing this, we're gonna get through all the way to the first trial, and it's gonna take forever to get there. And then I'm gonna get stuck because I won't be able to do anything. I feel like as we go on, it's gonna get less funny because it's just me mashing A through everything. I think I can't. I feel like a coward for bowing out, but also I can't read anything at all. Now, if they had it in Spanish, I might have tried it. Could you imagine learning Spanish through Danganronpa? If they had it in Spanish, I would have. Okay, we gotta switch here. Okay, thank you. We're gonna close that. We'll just play the Summer Beach Girls game. Aren't they all teenage? They're like all 16. We just stop and play Okami. You know, I said that as a bit, but then for a split second I was like, oh, I kind of would like to play Okami. I know we started a long time ago for like one episode. However, I hope I don't need to play with Joy-Cons. Play using Joy-Cons. You can use motion controls for things like the Celestial. Okay, it's an option. They're telling you it's an option. I'm not going to use it. Also, we actually can't play this game. I'm sorry, did I not save any of the data in this game? Why is it... No, hang on, let me skip this. What do you mean? Begin story. Wait, I started this already. Did I archive the data and just not recover it? Well, I meant to say that we can't play this game anyways because it gets copyright claimed for the music. So either I need to go into the settings and turn the music way down, or like we just can't play this one. So I was not going to play this. I was just like, oh, have a funny joke. I'll just boot up Okami. I actually can't play this. It's gonna get me copyright claimed. Okay, let's actually enough stalling. I guess after all this time I can actually play the game. I would say, oh man, we gotta... Mean? Well, wait, I want mean logic, actually. Can I get it mean? I don't know, like, they got gentle, they got kind. There's no neutral, it's just kind or mean, and I kind of want mean. What logic difficulty means? I don't know. Because are they not just fixed puzzles? Oh no. It takes a long time for me to even be able to tell if I'm turning up the volume or not. Oh no! He's made a mess in his pants. Also, the cutscenes are crazy in this game. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of, like, art style appeal similar to Fear and Hunger. This little bit of, like, painterly style, because all the models are, like, super stiff and, like, flat puppets and stuff. But they're also well painted. Like, Monokuma, that's his name. Monokuma has, like, a texture on him. And, like, just all the models are... Yeah, like, you see, like, he moves in a very, like, puppety style. But all the models are, like, very well rendered and detailed. But then obviously they can't have nice fluid animation if they do it like that, or it would take 5 million years. So that's why they have to do all the puppet rigs. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy brings in the top alpha students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. Not in this economy! With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. And they get underpaid as hell. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. I accidentally hit the A button on the desk. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to start at a different high school. You have to start at a subpar beta high school and then apply while you're a freshman. Apply and be like, please let me in, Mr. Daddy Hope Peak. Let me into your school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. I forgot to mention something. I forgot. If you clicked on this stream, you probably got a message saying, hey, heads up, this game is for mature audiences. Something I meant to bring up was on the front cover of the case, it says, like, age 16 and up. On the back side, and this was part of why I wanted to play this game today, because I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I kind of want to play this and figure out what it is. It says this game contains the following. First of all, marked 16, again. Contains bad language, sex, violence, gambling, and most damning of all, In-game purchases. What in-game purchase do I need to make for Danganronpa Decadence? I don't recall. First, I don't remember what system the Danganronpa games came. I feel like I would hear it on like PlayStation or whatever originally. I don't know. I don't think it was on any Nintendo systems originally, that's for sure. So what in-game what microtransactions are in Danganronpa? I'm dying to know. But don't tell me. I want to find out. I want to get into like the depths of one of these games, lose, and be like, would you like to purchase another continue? And like, that's how it does it. I would lose my mind. I would go ballistic. Anyway, I wanted to bring that to everyone's attention because it is something that has enamored me as to why, that's why I'm like playing this. And I don't know why there are in-game purchases in Danganronpa Decadence. Unless there is like, maybe it gives me the option to buy DLC, which could be that Despair Girls game. Which, if that's the option, I would consider it. I heard it's awful, but I would consider it. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. So you can't apply. The school has to approach you while you're like a freshman in high school and be like, I want you in my school. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students is me. The ultimate gooner.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
You know, my impression was not that off. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. So I guess he's never been told that he's small. I really don't have much going on for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. That's like perfectly average. Full C's across the board. I don't even have a favorite food. Everything just kind of tastes like mush to me. Like, wait, what? It's like, yeah. No matter what I do, I always get full, just straight, perfect C's. Just enough to pass all my classes, you know? I'm like, wait, no, hang on. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, it'd all just be whatever's most popular at the particular moment. But I all like them equally. Like, huh? Wait. Even among the average, I'm completely average. So I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. That's something not average about you. Slightly unaverage enthusiasm. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. The ultimate school for ultimate students. He loops indefinitely. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if anyone like me can survive in a place like this. I mean, it's not like the students are gonna kill each other or anything, right? I think I'll be just fine. I've got this overwhelming presence. I think it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. I had an average night. I went to bed at 9:30 p.m. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. One might call them alphas. It's even though we've jumped ships to a different save file, I'm not gonna stop. I was thirsty. Okay, this year's Ultimate Pop Sensation is gonna be going there. Ultimate Baseball Pro. Oh, and that's it. That's the only two that we got. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who are way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a K-pop group famous all over the country. Or I guess it would be J-pop. I just always think of K-pop. Also, look at that girl in the back there. The back, what was that? Back right. I love that they just, like, way lessen the detail by that point. Like, we don't freaking care. You're just looking at the hot girl in the middle. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. It'd be a shame if he died. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. She probably also has an eating disorder, if you really think about it. I mean, come on. You see how they mess up childhood stars? Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader, too. Why is that something they would reward people for? Be like, you're so good at being in a biker gang and killing people and riding your bike. You're so good at it, you should go to our school. And he would just never show up for class. He would just flunk out. Unless it's like they give you special classes based on your talent or whatever. So dude just never shows up for class and like, you're doing amazing, you get an A+. Scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. I'm sure the police don't, but also who cares? Wait, how are you the leader of every biker gang? So are they not all just one big biker gang? On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, ultimate fanfic creator. Forgot about that one. I forgot that was the actual, like that was real. You're so good at writing Sonic X Shadow. We want you to go to our school. You should be writing for Hollywood. And it's just all smut. Ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Clairvoyant? Oh, like psychic? Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. Who's at the bottom tier? Like, from most impressive to least impressive, I feel like we should rank them. Felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But you know, it can't be worse than being ultimate fanfic. I'm like, I don't... Ultimate clairvoyant would be cool if it was real. But from what I remember, I don't think the guy's actually clairvoyant. Or it's just like incredible luck or happenstance. Like, he can't actually see the future or anything. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on. no matter how much I looked. With all those alpha students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. Then, what about... I thought I saw something out of the corner of the room. I got kind of freaked out there. What about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Why did the text color change? Could they just be average students like me without any talent or anything? Why did the text color change to white for like one sentence? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have wait, oh. I'm like, oh wait, I think it's blue if he's thinking, and then white if he's speaking. So he's just standing in front of the school like... Huh, maybe not everybody that goes there is super cool and talented. And then, like, she just keeps going back to his internal monologue. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come up to this alpha high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. Included is an orientation guide to Hope's Peak Academy. We definitely won't sacrifice you. Hugs and kisses, Mr. Hope's Peak. We recently held... Oh, he's just gonna read the note that I just read. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. You should have. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But also, what are you gonna do there? Realistically. But then, actually standing here in front of the school, started to feel lost, like I didn't belong here. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, muttering to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It was all wet and crumpled up by now. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students at the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but should probably just head in. Is it summer? Oh, it's probably August, actually. I'm like, it's so light out for like 7 in the morning. Gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? Guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. Meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. Makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? Maybe stealing a few snacks from the cafeteria. Taking a little bit of acid before to calm my nerves. It'll help me kill some time if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first steps into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. And then the acid kicked in. What the... In the instant I took the first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. Felt like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spitting, mixing, melting away, then spitting again, more spitting, a little bit of mixing and melting, and finally, a little bit spinning. Everything went black. All the mixing finally stopped, I guess. At that point, I should have realized I should not have taken that acid. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Wait, this is the prologue. This isn't even the first chapter. Yeah. Oh, it didn't. Wait, I thought it saved. I guess it must separate Japanese from English save slots, because my Japanese one should be right here. Oh. I guess I was a little bit off in my translation earlier. What? Where am I? Woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk out in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever seen before. What the heck is going on? Where's Scooby? Okay. Firstly, we'd like to explain oh my god. We'd like to explain the basic controls. Okay, left stick for my aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, press the A button. To investigate, adjust my viewpoint. This is my aim, and this is my viewpoint. Difference between moving your eyes and moving your head. What's it? Oh, it's so nice that I could read it. That's the desk oh, I can still see a line of drool. It must. No, read the letter, Makoto. Hey there, new kid. The next semester's, about to start. Starting today, the school will be your entire world. What's that schmutz on the corner there? Some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. Is this someone's idea of a joke?
Maybe.
There's a TV. School is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. They probably play propaganda videos on here all the time.
The clock.
I can't see it. Can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It's just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? A surveillance camera. It's a dangerous world we live in. Guess they have to keep weirdos from just wandering in. Like myself. He's like, I lied actually. I wasn't invited, I snuck in. Any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. It looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. If I were to knock on it. Yep, definitely metal. Thick too. Very solid. Very sturdy metal we got here. That's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? What might have happened is I got myself so wound up I passed out in the main hall and then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside helps me. Bro! But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like a prison or something. I mean, if they don't even know who's gonna be at the school, like, I would imagine that, like, the average Nintendo building is bolted up like this too, right? Especially when they were making, like, Pokemon games or Smash Brothers, and they're like, no, can't have anything leaking. Nobody can go home until the game's done. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now.
I can leave the classroom by pressing the...
Oh, that's actually very handy. Otherwise I would have just gone to the door like this. Yeah, that's handy that I don't have to search for the door each time. Jeez, this hallway is kind of weird too. It's getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Hold down the B button while moving to run. Okay, X is the map. I'm like, I know I have a map because they showed it to me, but I didn't know what button it was. Oh, how nice. I can see the map well. Okay, let's check out 1B. Door's locked tight. Despair Hotel. I'm sorry. In a school? No, I want to know. Guess it's a place for people to stay overnight. But it's a school. We're in a school. Why does there need to be a hotel in a school? Oh, should we go to green or red? Oh, I feel like red is the main hall though. I don't. Oh wait, no. 'Cause that's Monokuma. I wonder where this red door leads. Started to feel sick standing here. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure everything is probably locked down right now, but I still want to find out. The AV room. Locked. There's money in here, I think. I think that's what that symbol means. Oh, the store. I'm guessing that's where I'm supposed to go, but I don't want to.
The infirmary?
Okay, we can't go in the nurse's office. So if I have an accident, then that's just the end of me. Good thing I don't have to go potty, man.
The gym?
Okay. And I guess that's it. Right? Oh yeah, because that leads to the second floor. Okay, I guess I'll say hi to all my classmates, but I don't want to. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
And they look insane. I need to get out of here now.
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Standing before me were the alpha students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. Bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
You too?
Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser.
What is on your finger?
So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed.
It's gonna take me a while to figure out everybody's voice. We got like 16 characters here. It's gonna take me a minute to figure everything out. What are you talking? Oh wait, no, that's oh my god, I'm gonna have to pay attention. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment. There's something else we must address.
Listen to me!
Your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you are aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
I have to kill you now.
What's your problem? It's not like you wanted to be late. You didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
I have killed so many people. Now's no time for freaking introductions.
Maybe, but it might be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
We come up with nicknames. You are Little Green. You are, Perfect Blue.
Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way then. We can move on to whatever else. Sound good?
I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. Let's interrogate the students. Aim at a student and press A to talk to them. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. I doubt that. Let's be so for real. Every time they're like, your actions matter, they don't, actually. Like, it's so rare that you actually have genuine agency over how the story progresses. Because then the more things that you have to do... Okay. What do you mean low battery? You've been plugged in for like an hour. I guess I'll keep you plugged in then. Whatever. Alright. I want to talk to you first. You look fun. Oh, their names do give me a little bit of a pause. Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Okay.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
Oh, I guess I could have just waited.
Let's work together on our educational crusade.
And what do you do? Ultimate moral compass. What a wet blanket of a talent? That's your talent? Is that you have a moral compass? So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. So he's smart, so he's a flawless honor student, he has a strong moral compass. Oh, okay, I see. So he's very dedicated to community service. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name is Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it.
Devote yourself, your life to me. Let's hang out all the time. We're best friends now. Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it. Right? Right. Makoto, you know what? Let's be so for real. Same. If I met this man, you meet that person in class that is like such a teacher's pet and it's like, we need to give every single thing our all, and we're like, go work with a different group. This isn't gonna work out. If you want to go above and beyond, sure, but I have like 4 or 6 other classes, depending on the grade. Like high school, you had like 8 classes. College, I usually had 4, but it's like, okay, girl. You want to give your all to this one, every single class, go ahead, but I want to live my life a little bit. Hi, what's your deal?
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but...
I don't like that kind of stuttering. I don't know. It never feels natural to me.
I'm Toko Fukawa.
You're the ultimate writing prodigy. We have 2 writers in here. I think it's a little bit of overlap. I think if you can write fanfiction. And I think the fanfiction person needs to go. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everybody talking and launched her literary career. So why are you even... You just drop out. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. That book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men's poll. What? This girl's writing smut! She's writing smut for middle-aged women. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all her books are instant bestsellers. Oh my god, who's that woman? The Colleen Hoover that writes all the books for all the smut books for middle-aged women. I see so many people buy those. And I'm like, I would never like say anything at work when I'm like, you want one of these? Okay. Alright. To each their own. Now to be fair, I never read them, but from what I've heard, unless I'm thinking of something else, I'm mixing up with something else, but I want to say that those are the yucky books. I don't know why I'm talking about it in such a like elementary school way. It's so funny to me. Which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being a romance and all. Because it's all fan fiction.
What's your problem?
It's not polite to stare, you know. Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You thought you'd never see such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you.
Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise, I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway.
I think you're a psychotic. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what being a successful author would be like. You are deranged. You're annoying. You're an annoying tryhard. You are deranged. I hate that when people are automatically like, you hate me, don't you? Just like automatically assuming the worst of people, it bugs me so bad. Anyway, you look okay. You look sane.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
Very polite. See, that's how we do it, people.
Ultimate pop sensation.
The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place.
It's vanilla lavender.
How did you know what I was thinking?
You think aloud a lot.
When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. The fact that none of the other girls got to go is like kind of messed up. Is the ultimate pop sensation. She's in high demand to appear on TV and magazines everywhere. So is she like getting ready to go on her solo career? Like, is the band gonna break up? Also, how many girls are in this group? Oh my god. Oh no, I think it's a TV screen. Never mind. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh wait, the girl in the back has the same ponytail. And the girl next to her has the same bob as the girl in the... Okay, never mind. It's a TV screen. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something.
I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive.
Huh? Did you hear me?
I'm psychic.
Huh?
I have really good intuition. But also, you talk aloud a lot.
Hey,
By any chance? Now, why are you getting pissed off at her? Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto,
Just hold on.
Jeez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth?
Sorry, just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourselves, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat.
Okay,
sorry.
we can talk about it later.
It's not like we'll never see each other again. It's not like she's gonna walk off and get murdered off screen. Like she said, we can talk later. What if I talk to her again?
Sorry.
Ooh. What if I talk to you? Wait, what if I double... Whatever.
Got it.
It'll just double back on the thing. Hi, Leon.
Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
I really like the design of him. I don't know. Ultimate baseball star. He's really changed since that first opening image. Yeah. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter. The Alpha Baseball Star. That superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously?
Huh?
You really let yourself go, man. Like, what? Why are you here?
Give me a break.
What, were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? Well, yeah, exactly, actually. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. Dude looked like he was ready to bite somebody's head off. Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that's part of national championship regulations.
Wait, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair. Not even gonna dye it back to normal either. Normal.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
know,
I don't like baseball. Like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. What do you mean?
yeah!
And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own... Hi, we would like to welcome you into our school because you are the best at baseball, like ever. Great, I'm quitting baseball forever. What are they gonna have you do here? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on a guitar and we're set. I think songs need a bit more than that. This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. Okay. Hi, Hifumi.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega.
I don't mind.
We finally got someone to acknowledge the alpha bit. I just wish it wasn't him. Hang on, the girlie's messaging me. I gotta send her little kissy faces. No, I don't want to. Not too much. Wait. I gotta send her a picture. Wait, who messaged me earlier? Oh, never mind. Okay.
By the way, do you happen to know much about the world of 2D art?
World of 2D? Ugh, I don't like his laugh. It's yucky.
Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. Good for you.
Let's be so for real here. Hang on. Okay. What's her name? Not Junko. That's the other one. That's the pretty girl. Psychotic lady? The ultimate writer? She writes the smut. He writes the fluff. Let's be so for real. He would rewrite like Marvel stuff to be unwoke.
He'd be like, actually, that goes against issue 55 of the original Superman.
Superman's not Marvel, but you know what I'm saying. I just don't. He's the kind of person that is the reason why I do not interact with fandom groups. Like, if I watch a show or play a game or something, I usually don't talk to people about it. Because I don't want people's input affecting how I enjoy a piece of media. I want to sit through something by myself and enjoy it. Or, in this case, be goofy and silly about it and goof off or whatever. But yeah, I do not care for this man.
I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival.
I don't think that there are 10,000 students at your school.
The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't even get it. Of course, saying I tainted the...
Wait, what? Wait, I thought you meant didn't get the comic.
Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid can you be?
That's too bad about them. But selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
I don't feel like there's usually 10,000 students at a school.
But I don't know how Japanese schools work, to be fair. I don't know how big those are, but from my experience, not a high school, anyway. I don't know.
However,
the words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fan fiction.
Fan fiction can have its place in literature. I just don't feel like he's doing a good job at it. I don't know. He gives me those vibes of someone who like ruins fandom stuff for other people.
I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with the deepest meaning.
What kind of meaning?
yes indeed.
It's about embracing our basest urges.
I don't think... he does write smut, then. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Okay, now to talk to those 5 people over there. Good, more people! Oh, I gotta turn my head a little bit. Can I look at the gun? There's no way it's a real gun, right? Oh, certainly not. Oh my god, I remembered that I need to check my schedule really quick. Hang on. Oops. There we go. I gotta say, doing this as like a series is gonna kill my voice. I gotta go to work tomorrow and talk to people for like 8 hours. So we'll see how that goes for me.
It'll be great. So excited.
Yay! Somebody took my shift! Okay, should we just go down the line again?
Hey,
I feel like I have a harder
Allie,
time
But
differentiating
my friends just call me Hina. What's up?
the women. I don't have as much different women voices. The irony, I know.
Ultimate Swimming Pro.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to how she said her name. She said everyone calls her Hina though, so it's fine. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the alpha swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and, proportions have been widely discussed online.
So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot.
Makoto.
Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that.
No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it.
That's my name.
Yeah, I got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
She just caves her skull in. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times.
I've never heard anything like that before in my life.
Hey, by the way, how do I spell your last name?
You spell it exactly like it sounds. Yeah, that's a common name to have.
Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later, write it down. Anyway, glad to meet ya.
Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. I guess she really got me as the ultimate enthusiastic person, huh? Guess I might as well drop out then. Oh, Chihiro, I know that one.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Hi, Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along.
Same here. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before?
I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Just starts bawling her eyes out. The guy. I'm such a stupid idiot. Like, no. Wait, you don't have to apologize for that. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Legion of fans!
Hey, so, listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Can you not pick your lines, girl? Stop reading over mine. What are you apologizing for now?
Well, just 'cause you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right?
Was girl abused? This is the vibes I'm getting. Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad.
Starting to understand why her fans are so into her. You had one interaction, you're like, I love her so much. You know what, to be fair though, I actually also really like her. Kyoko Kirigiri. Her name's fun to say. Can I ask you, are you gonna fucking speak up or what?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Thank you. Pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in the Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what kind of alpha are you?
That doesn't matter.
If they read a line, I'm just gonna let them say it. Even if it doesn't match with that. If she's speaking up and changing the script herself, I'm gonna let her do it. Oh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you. So I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Guess I'll have to kill her for the information. Hi!
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
You're cute and fun. I like you. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. Just like Rarity from My Little Pony. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like she doesn't quite match up to reality.
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, they're totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? The way that the term Photoshop is a term that just makes it into games like this is so funny to me. Because I remember hearing that, like, oh, companies don't like that when you, like, use their brand as, like, a general term, even though you would think that they would want that. I think because, like, oh, they can't really, like, copyright it after a while, just because it becomes so synonymous with just the thing instead of, like, the brand specifically. So the way that, like, everybody would just say, like, yeah, this thing's Photoshop, this thing's Photoshop, and the fact that it's, like, made it into a game is so funny to me.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd totally be blown away by certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks ceramic and porcelain. Just like the AI photo. See, now like Photoshop, people throwing around like, oh, that's Photoshop, that's been Photoshop. Now they're saying, oh, that's AI. You made that with AI. It's so funny. Because then even if you do make something, well, also Photoshop has AI features in it. But even if you do like Photoshop something, people won't be like, oh, you Photoshopped that image together. You made that fake image. They'll just be like, you made that with AI. So many dreams are getting crushed today. What do you mean women have natural body hair? That's not true. You're lying.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
I was like, wait. Didn't I talk? No, you talked earlier and I made the joke that he killed like 50 people. But I haven't spoken to you yet. Ultimate biker gang leader. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. You said he owned all of them. Also, he's 16. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Yeah, it is. I better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. I think that's the Mafia, Makoto. Those four over there are the only ones left. I forgot about these characters, and they're arguably the most important in some regards.
I am Sakura
Are you barefoot?
Okami.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over your intro, but are you barefoot? Oh jeez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. Why would you ask someone that? The day I ask something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. But she didn't get the award because people said that she was probably a trans guy. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. I'm sorry? Something she... Okay, first of all, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Ogra or Ogre? I'm gonna say Ogre. Something she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. That's fucked up. That's fucked up to say. To the... one of the only people of color in this game. That's fucked up to say. Any incoming Host Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now, if you value your life, avoid her at all costs. She will murder you. I don't think they were exaggerating about that. Wait, is that the voice actress for Jasper from Steven Universe? Yes. I snapped to attention without even realizing it. And then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you...
I see.
That's definitely Jasper. What a queen. Muscular quality and quantity are right around it. Wait. Is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. I wish I could go deep enough to do her voice. What a baddie, what a queen. Okay, everybody's... I hate this fucker. I hate this bitch. I can't stand him. I should have talked over your full intro. Byakuya. Nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami, he's the heir apparent to his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of ultimate affluent progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. It's everything I learned about him from that Hope's Peak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level. Like a king in training.
I wish you had something right in between the eyes there. I just can't. I can't stand him. I don't like him.
I know it is important to have the mean, villain-esque characters. I just don't like him. I'm still allowed to not like him, especially because the point is to not like him. Hi.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Wait, okay. I'm like, what was the other girl's name? Oh, was it Hara? I thought her name was also Hino. I don't remember. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out eventually. Known as Supernova in the psychic community, trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help but wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
We're finishing the prologue, and that's it today. There's no way we're finishing chapter 1. I thought this would have been chapter 1, but we're taking forever with it. I'm sorry, there's just so much dialogue I gotta get through. Huh? What happened?
Serious.
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. What are you talking about? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off with a skyfish in its mouth. So you also took acid. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. We're like 16! What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually— what? Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see? And, well, it's a long story. What? That's so funny to just drop. Okay, also, she's not barefoot, but she is wearing like a Croc equivalent. This dude's got sandals on. This bro's just Steven Universe style, rocking it with the flip-flops. Hi, I hope you're the last person.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
I feel like she's not Japanese. Isn't she German?
Yeah, I'm like, the fact that he's struggling with her name.
Ludenberg, it is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer if you call me Celeste.
I don't know why I had a weird cadence saying that. You are Japanese, right?
Huh? Of course. Why do you ask?
If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name?
I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste.
She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say her name, to say any more about it. Guess the rumor in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing while she did it. Well, good thing we're at a school and not a casino.
I look forward to getting to know you better.
That smile's beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her. I'd never watch myself around her. I don't care. She can't do anything to me as long as we're not at a casino. They've all been like, actually, like, oh no! And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all alphas, they each have their own individual sort of, mental issues. Okay, time to get down to business. There's no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. I mean, I guess. Want to say that again with a bit more spunk next time, little guy? Big shot? I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about? Could it be The Room? Should you perhaps read it?
Well, you see, I already forgot all their voices. You said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us.
You all also took acid?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main mall, we lost consciousness. They're all gonna have the same voice. All the girls and all the guys are gonna sound the same. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. That every one of us should get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
I don't... My voice is... I don't think I can yell right now. That's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? All bolted shut.
Are you for real?
Plus all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. Ew.
And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there isn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
Aww.
Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something?
Is it like...
What, like kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Don't think like that. Cheer up. Bet this is all part of the school's orientation procedure. I'm sure that's it. Now I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Well, if that's all this is, it's nap time for me. I love that. I didn't realize its face until it was too late. I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. You fell asleep already. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. I'm just looking at where this, like, texture is, and it's like his blushing kind of covers it. It's there in a little bit of the spot, but his blushing is covering it. How funny. How interesting. So I'm like, how did they do all the different layering and stuff to all the rendering and details and textures on them? But then it began. Ding dong bing bong. My throat hurts. It's too much. Good, he gets to talk now.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
The voice seems totally out of place. So playful, so completely unconcerned. That lets me know that things are gonna be A-okay. Oh, and also I felt dread. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the hell was that just now?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to disappear now.
What, you're just gonna take off like that?
Could it be?
Now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony. Thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked out if this was real.
You know?
Alright, guess I'll head out too. Bye. I was
I love that face.
totally looking forward to taking a nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Okay, if y'all are all saying that you're just gonna leave, I'm not reading it.
Anyway,
We don't care. Bye, girl.
Looked like I wasn't the only one.
This doesn't seem right.
this is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
Yeah, that's 100% Jasper. We love her, queen. Happy Pride Month. Yes, let's go to the gym. If this is, oh, and then there's an autosave. Cool. Yes. I'm like, let's just go. Wait, what do you... Should we not... What's that?
well,
Do I need to talk to everybody again before we go through the door?
listen.
Shit.
This is...
Can we go now? Oh wait, he said gym. Okay. I figured that the giant metal hatch would have opened and he would let us in, but the gym is up this way. I'm just like, do I need to talk to everybody again? Oh look, there's more crazy giant bolts on the windows. Okay. In here, this is the correct room. Right?
Hey, come on.
God, I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place can be such a big pain in my balls. It ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Oh, this place is even worse.
Why did you come here? And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
I mean, that is essentially her line. That is essentially what she said.
They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit. Hey, damn it.
What are you thinking?
Well,
I'm shipping them. They love each other. Okay. Time for some tutorial action. I love how enthusiastic they are about it. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Oh. I see. Wait. Oh. Sword. Oops. Don't table it. No! I don't want the display case. I want her. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Want the TV.
Did I talk to you already? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, y'all are just saying stuff. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. I saw what was waiting for us there. Can you tell my voice is already starting to go from just from voicing everybody? It's only been like an hour. Okay, maybe 2 hours. No, less than 2 hours. Really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo!
See? Told you, it's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hiro was right. But in a way, that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there! Howdy! Hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
Actually, I would like to go to the bathroom. Look at him. He's so silly. So goofy.
Huh? Teddy bear?
Oh my god, that's his music. His theme.
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma! And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was utterly incomprehensible. It's a teddy bear.
Nice to meet you all.
I'm just taking advantage of any moment that I can that I don't have to speak or do voices. It's already killing me.
Say what?
The teddy bear can talk? Sure, there's just a speaker inside of it.
Hey, come on.
I'm Monokuma and I'm your headmaster.
Say what?
Bro, chill out.
Shit.
Probably just a remote control toy or something.
How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. Ah, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
Well,
Bear? That's really...
You are unfortunate. What a wording. What a way. What a way with words.
Come on.
Please. Please, let's start the game, please. Just for me to quit and leave.
Good morning!
You hear me?
Good morning.
what's your problem?
Now then.
Let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school.
Okay.
Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life.
Too bad.
That's pretty much it.
In other words, you'll be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned.
Yep.
But fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the communal conveniences.
Hold on a second.
You're screwing us, right?
I'm not screwing with you. I am no liar of that, you can be 100% sure. And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land behind these walls ever again.
So all those metal plates all over the school. I have to flash back to them. They're there to keep us trapped in here?
That's exactly what they're for. No matter how much you yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Come on.
I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke.
Damn you!
I can't. With all these people.
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when the time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
What's this?
Come on now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? And now before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave?
Hey,
I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school.
Actually,
As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony?
Well, you know, if one person were to murder another,
yes indeed.
stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter.
Hacking?
You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
Chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold.
I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair.
Extreme!
What the hell?
To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
Girl, you know what he's saying.
Say what? Blabbering.
I love that that's the one line he gets.
Blabbering, blabbering. What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on.
I love the art style. It's so cool.
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it?
Yahoo!
And you can kill as much as you want to kill. Go ahead, go kill a killing spree.
You know?
You scared the hell out of us. You can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Reveal the trick.
I'm right?
You know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like...
Shit.
Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma. His voice... Monokuma! His voice rumbling like thunder.
You're fucking dead.
Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What do you mean, like your hair?
Ooh.
You son of a bitch.
Kill him! Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It's the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma fast and straight as a bullet. I wish I could have seen this happen. He locked onto his target. His little arms.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey, damn it.
What? No smart ass comeback this time?
Piece of shit!
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something.
Watch out!
Huh?
I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He just chucked the bear. And as soon as he did... The hell?
What the?
That sure as shit wasn't a joke. It blew hell up. It was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's real life, I'd never seen anything like it.
But you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Nuh-uh. There's another one?
Damn you!
Of course!
Well, yes. I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
That's what you take from the situation, Juko?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again.
Well?
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. It's our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. Moving on, this handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't forget it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. This little giggle. Now, this is not your everyday handbook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. Contains all our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
Guys.
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed.
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial to have strict punishments in place of violators. Okay, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life. See ya! Who likes the sound?
So, guys, how would you define what we just experienced?
What the crap?
How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We just have to live here forever? Or kill?
Calm down.
Like, okay, chill, girl. First, let's take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Okay, here's the summarization of the chapter. We have two choices. Stay here living a communal life together until the day we die. The other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone. But that's wrong. I do like all the sounds he makes, though. That is funny. A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This all has to be fake. The ultimate moral compass is feeling really cooked right now.
So, in other words...
Is there anyone here who'd seriously consider all of this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. I do like the music too. This one's a good song. They all stared at each other, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. That's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone going to betray us? I thought he would have also mentioned the other part to it, though. That was how my new school life began. The school which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. I made it to the end of the prologue. Yay! Surviving students was 15. Remember that, because that's an important number. Oh, now we get the actual intro to the game.
Look at him, so silly.
We get the intro with all the characters. I feel like each chapter we should like rank them. Also, this is gonna be a long intro. Okay, hang on. So let me pull up the full list because I can't. Oh my god, bro just got his dogs out. Hang on, Danganronpa characters. I just want the full list. But please don't. Yeah, just give me the first one. Here we go. Okay, I would say currently. See, that's giving me characters from the second one. I don't want that. Because we don't really know a whole lot about a lot of the other ones, but I would say bottom of the stack. I got a school crest. Ignore the dogs. Oh my god, they're such fiends. Favorite is I really like Chihiro. I think she's cute. I don't have like a ranking list. Do you want to save? Yes, I would like to save the game, please. Thank you. Yes. But we're not continuing. We're gonna do the next one. Currently, I would say favorite is probably Chihiro. Not because she's done anything, just because I like her. Least favorite is probably Byakuya. Not because he's done anything, just because I hate him. And we'll see where everybody else lands in the middle, because I don't know how I would rank the rest of them. I'll have to set up a like a tier system, and we're just gonna have to rank them at the beginning and end of every stream. I think I would like to do that. But with that, I'm out of here, dudes. Hang on, let me switch back over. I think it's VGA. Switch over, please. There we go. Okay. Thank you for joining me in this return. There is not going to be consistency in terms of when streams are, just because my work schedule is all over the place. I do apologize for the flickering on the screen. I don't know why it does that. I think it's just some issue that consoles have with connecting to my computer. I don't know if maybe it's an issue connecting to the computer or just connecting to this monitor specifically, because this is an old monitor. Maybe that's just the issue. I don't know. But also, I'm not looking to get a new monitor right now. I have a lot of other things that I need to get. So I know I have like Monday and Tuesday off next week, so there might be a stream one of those days. I will probably have to keep it to like a stream a week. Ideally, a chapter each stream, and we'll just go until we finish the first game, take a break with something else, and then come back for the second one. And then ideally just keep it going. Keep consistently with, like, now that we've started Danganronpa 1, ideally keep going with it until we finish it. Unless there are, like, certain other little streams, but because this is such a heavy story-based game, I kind of don't want to lose the momentum with it, especially if we're only going to be able to do, like, one stream a week. Also, I hope you like the new little branding stuff I have. It's like not a huge thing, but just my cute little branding stuff. Look at that. The seamless pattern that I spent way too long making. Look at that. It was on my business cards that I made for class, but I just really like the pattern. But I messed up switching it over to vector. So I had to redo basically all of the edges of it and then remake it into a seamless pattern, which is fun and great, and I totally wasn't mad about it. But with that, my dudes, I'm out of here. Have a lovely... It's still gonna be Pride Month. If I do stream next week, it will still be Pride Month. But happy Pride Month, everybody.
Bye!